Greetings, this is Scholar Saunders Singh. What's current? Happy Thanksgiving. This is a day to celebrate the producers. Not talking about record producers or executive producers on movies and TV. I'm talking about people who make, create, build, produce. This is a whole holiday for them. And that's what's so great about the consumption. That's why we have to eat so much. You had to get it from somewhere. We had to eat. In order to have the bountiful meal, we first had to have the people that produced it, the people that were in the different areas of industry, everyone from the CEOs on down to the lowest level workers. They all had to create something to make this possible. You have truck drivers, you have people that are on the roads, people that are part of the supply chain, the different managers, the different regional managers, all these people. It's all for them. This is such a great time period to celebrate. And Chelsea with her glasses on is the first one in the room saying Happy Thanksgiving. I'm at the gym. Salute. Salute for seeing me while you're at the gym, Chelsea. I appreciate that. So glad you're back. I do not take that for granted. I'm sincerely that's part of my Thanksgiving. I thank you for being so supportive and so just available and ready to be able to share your ideas and support me financially. I appreciate that. So I thank you again, Chelsea, on this Thanksgiving. I appreciate you sincerely. Okay, so what is Thanksgiving? Everybody says, oh, well, Thanksgiving was, when the Pilgrims and the Indians got together and they had a feast and everything. And then after that, the Pilgrims killed the Indians, and that's how it goes. Like, that's a fallacy. That's false. The Indians traded with the European settlers. They showed them how to fish. They showed them how to do agriculture on some of the roughest land of New England, of the northeast Atlantic coast. So it's all due to the fact that we have misguided history, misspoken history. They say, like, there's a joke that says the Thanksgiving meal for the Pilgrims and the Indians was like a date rape. It was like the dinner before a date rape. It's like little stuff like that. It's just complete nonsense. It doesn't hold up in reality. No, I'm the first. Laura Springer. All right, Laura Springer. Hello, Daniel. Daniel Pro, salute to you. Salute to all of you. Appreciate it. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I can get some money off of this. I'm gonna see. Hold on. This is gonna be weird. All right. Cash. Hold on. I'm trying to put it in now. Just putting in the information. All right, so that should hold up. Still trying to get this together, so bear with me, because this thing wants to fall down. I don't want that. Oh my God. Now it's going all twisty. Oh my God. Stay. Okay, great. So you can see my Cash App is $SKYLERSAUNDERS1. I know it's a poll, but that's the only way I can do it while I'm on this mobile device. But yeah, so let's see what we got. Sorry, I'm the only one watching. Not anymore. Was that Kevin Tran? You have to apologize, and you're not the only one watching right now. I thought, you thought, bruh. Laura Springer says, I'm not your bruh. Now you have 5 people watching now. Yeah, exactly. It keeps going. It fluctuates. It fluctuates throughout the broadcast. I wish I can live too. Maybe you can. What's stopping you? What's stopping you, Laura? Susanna Campos 12 says hi. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. Happy Thanksgiving. I don't even know if you're in America, but in America we celebrate Thanksgiving on the last Thursday of November. Um, the anime man says not Sigma, okay, but I just got a message from Just Move. They have some great products. I'm gonna try to make some kind of some kind of arrangement for us to have business together. I'm gonna see what I can do in the future. Marcel says, I respect your grind. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. Say, can I get a burger? Well, it's Thanksgiving, and a lot of people celebrate Thanksgiving all kinds of ways. Some people order, catering and have cheeseburgers, and some people have pizza. Some people have, it's not just the traditional carved turkey, cranberry sauce, stuffing or dressing, as some people like to call it, macaroni and cheese and stuff like that. You can break dance, but can you break dance? That's the thing. Are you dancing on your car's brakes? Is that what you're saying? I'm messing with you, Lauren. I mess up too. I say the wrong words, and because there's there, and there. There's which and which. There's a lot of problems. So I know there's break and break. There's different wording and different spelling and different meanings. Okay, so I just wanted to represent. I'm an atheist. I'm not about God or Jesus or deities or ghosts or anything. Lot's wife turning into salt, and a man coming back from the dead and all that mumbo jumbo. No, thank you. I'm not a part of that. I'm a part of real life, actual human beings that have created, have explored, have done the best that they possibly could. And I mean, I think it doesn't tie in exactly because it was hundreds of years later. But I mean, Christopher Columbus, he started this whole shebang bang because he discovered America, and he's discovered as an explorer. He wasn't an actual inhabitant of America or the American the Americas. But thank you, Laura. I appreciate your subscription. Thank you so much. Salute, Laura. I appreciate that subscription. Everybody needs to subscribe. All the people that haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I see YouTube subscriber, Bussy Thanksgiving. And then Texas Carnage says, you talking about Jesus? Yeah, I'm talking about Jesus. He has nothing to do with this holiday. What did he produce? He was a carpenter, and he did stuff with fish, and that was about it. I mean, he wasn't that big of a producer. He didn't have that much, productive value. Susanna Campos 12. This is the question. What's your name? Well, if you send me $10, I will tell you my name. Anybody who wants a question asked has to has to donate $10 or more. All questions are $10 or more. And like I say, it's a Bussy Thanksgiving thanks to YouTube subscriber. Oh, you're in California right now. Okay, that's cool, Laura. That's cool. You're in California. That's cool. What part of California? You in SoCal or NorCal? Laura. But yeah, so America celebrates this day of, as Ayn Rand called it, a celebration of successful production. And that's the thing. It's like we look at all of the consumptive value, and that's beautiful. You're supposed to consume. That's how you live. That's in order to it's like almost like a paradox, because like you have to consume in order to live, but in order to live, you have to produce to consume. You can't just have the consumption. You have to produce it. That's why Ayn Rand called it the producer's holiday. because she knew that people had to actually make, build, and create things, and not just the food itself, but the film industry. A lot of people go out to see movies, and of course, Black Friday tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a crash out Friday, so tune in. I'm probably on around maybe around this time, around 11 or 12. But I think it's important to realize that it's about the multi-billionaires that we demonize, and that we think are eccentric, or weird, or just not really human, just like faceless, just people at best, you know. But CEOs, I mean, I'm talking about the late Steve Jobs, Larry Ellison, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Michael Bloomberg, and a whole host. And they have Jeff Bezos, just to name a few American billionaires. Even Jay-Z and Rihanna. I mean, if you want to go down the scale, they're not multi-billionaires. They're baby billionaires. But that's what it is. That's what it's like. So that's what Thanksgiving is. That's what it means to me. That's what it actually has a different flavor to it. And you know who else has flavor? I can't put him in the live chat, but Beha Jackson, the actor who played Doughboy in Boys in the Hood, he is one of my sponsors. So I appreciate him. He definitely lends out a good amount of money, over the past few weeks. But I want you to check out his website. It's BEEJACKSON at on YouTube. Go to his channel and make sure you get subscribers up. Beha Jackson. He's talking about sardines on the grill, fried chicken, near beer or non-alcoholic beer, or alcoholic beverages, and female strippers. So if you like any or all of those things, make sure you check him out. Beha Jackson on YouTube. BAHA space JACKSON. Beha Jackson. Okay, salute. All right, so I just want to spend time, thanking people, thanking everyone in my life. I thank my dad, I thank my stepmom, I thank my sister, I thank my nephew and niece for being so great, and very cuddly, and warm, and receptive, and nice, and courteous, and just being all around great young people, little people. HC is in here. Free Diddy. Hey, Diddy man. He says, "Hey, Diddy man." I'm the Diddy man, apparently. HC is in the building. Salute to you, sir. But yeah. So I'm thankful for the fact that I'm able to produce. I'm able to write. I'm able to do these broadcasts. I'm happy for that. We got Black Cuddy on here. Have a smirky and a selfish eating day and go to sleep day. Exactly. Salute, Black Cuddy. Are you're not on the duty today, are you? I hope you're off today, right? Because I know you guys deliver around the clock. 24/7, 7 days a week. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So are you off today, Black Cuddy? Please tell me you are. HC says Maroon 5 is the best band ever. Okay, that's off topic. No, so you're not off. All right, so get that money. Get that money, my man. Hopefully, when you do get off of work, you have a steaming dinner plate in front of you full of the best fixings from whoever made it, or if you are the maker. So that's the thing people don't understand. My dad was the guy who made the meals. Nobody made the meals except my dad. We're just chilling. We're adults now. I mean, that was when I was a child. We're adults now. We're getting gobblers from a place called Wawa. If you're not familiar with that, it's a convenience store in the Northeast, around Pennsylvania, Delaware, New Jersey, especially. But yeah. Go to work tonight. Okay, so you're gonna eat beforehand, I guess. Okay. Adam Devine was at the Diddy. Okay, you're doing a lot for Diddy now. I'm not talking about Diddy right now. Go to work tonight. Okay. Salute to you. Thank you for being a producer. Black Cuddy, I know you are a producer. I know you're the work you do. So I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate all the work and strength you put in to your chosen occupation. So definitely appreciate that. Um, just like so many, I'm looking at so much everything around me. This phone I'm using, this MacBook I have, these books I have around me, this Beats pill. I mean, this is amazing. I mean, it's not even a part of the Thanksgiving dinner, but it's part of the Thanksgiving just to say one day, thank you for creating this stuff. I'm looking at the dresser. I can't make that dresser. I don't know how to make a bed. I don't know how to like create a bed, like the bed frame and the slats and stuff like that, and the mattresses. Somebody has to figure that out. Somebody had to think that out. Someone had to put their mind to the problem of survival and create. I'm looking at my closet. I'm looking at all the clothes in there. I don't know how to make clothes. I can, but I have to produce to buy them to pay off the people that created the clothing. Like it's a beautiful cycle. It's a virtuous cycle. Black Cuddy says Wawa, the pizza special. No. Gobbler. It's a gobbler. It's like a the whole Thanksgiving meal either on a hoagie or a roll. People say a roll, hero sandwich, a sub, or in a bowl. It's got the turkey, the stuffing, the mashed potatoes, the gravy, the cranberry sauce, all in one compact bowl. Let's see. Laura says, "Say meow if you love kittens." Can't say that. Can't say that. If you pay me $20, I might say meow. MEOW. You owe me $20, Laura. But you didn't answer my question, Laura. Are you from NorCal or SoCal? What part of California are you from? But yeah, so everybody that has to be on this planet, unless you're completely debilitated, completely disabled, you have nothing to produce, you have nothing to say or do. I mean, that's a very small fraction of people. Very small fraction. Maybe 1 million of people out of 8 billion. Salute. Salute. I don't even know who it's from. I have to see who gave me $5. I think I have an idea who gave me the $5. But thank you for that. Thank you, Laura, for subscribing. I appreciate that. But yeah, so everybody that's part of the whole situation, it's like, once you get a job, it's like, oh, I have the job, it sucks and everything. I can't wait till the weekend, and Mondays are the worst days and everything like that. It's like so sad because we have to have the mind frame of a producer. I don't care if you are a janitor and you clean up after the CEO and clean his office. If you're part of the staff, the housekeeping staff, and you clean up all the fixtures and things like that, you run the vacuum. I mean, now, years ago they had the Roomba. I'm sure they still have it now. But Hemp Lord, salute. You got it. I'm sure. What do you do? Let's have a round of our professions. Everybody put up their professions on what they do. How do they get money? This is my way of getting money. This is how I get paid. I write and I do these broadcasts. That's how I get paid. It's beautiful. But I think it's such a. This is my second favorite holiday. It goes. I'm gonna try to do 5, but I'm gonna do 3. Three is enough. Christmas number 3, Thanksgiving number 2, Independence Day or 4th of July number 1. And I'll try to break that down. Christmas because it's almost like a double whammy with Thanksgiving because you're gonna see the same people in about a month, but you're gonna give out gifts, and it's not part of the Christian tradition. That was either pagans or Germans that gave out gifts, or even before then it was people before the Magi, or the three wise men, or the many wise men. They don't really say how many wise men there were. They just counted down to three. But there are different celebrations and holidays where you would give gifts around this time of the year. Um, Jesus was born sometime in the spring, and the story is backwards by the year. Like they have Easter. It's like, okay, he was born and he becomes a grown man and he goes on to the post and dies, and then allegedly allegedly he comes back and he shows his disciples, his stigmata. Then he goes back into heaven and he's still there, and he's going to come back apparently on a cloud one day, which makes zero sense scientifically. That's just rationally, just as reason goes, just makes zero sense. So I have to have that broken down. So I think with you have the idea of a deity, somebody that is concerned with spiritualism or spirituality, but not the spirituality or spiritualism of the mind. That's what I mean when I say spirit or soul. I mean of the mind, of your character, of your makeup, your whole personality. That's the difference. So that's Christmas. Then Thanksgiving today. Hey, Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a splendid time because it's like food. It's like representation. It's like consumption, but like I said, it's all about the producers. It's about the people that grew the corn, that grew that created a system for boxing up the stuffing mix, that created the system to have turkeys, enough turkeys on every table in the United States of America. That's like 150 million homes that are going to have turkeys on the table in the traditional sense, or somebody's going to be eating. And that's the thing too with, like they say, with the homeless crowds, and it shouldn't be the homeless, it should be the residentially challenged. That's what's going to be next, or the houseless is a simpler way, but they're going to make it complicated, like they made shell shock complicated. Shell shock turned into battle fatigue, and then fatigue turned into operational exhaustion. Sounds like something in your car that happens to your car. I got that from George Carlin. And of course, PTSD, post traumatic stress disorder. So we have to, understand that. And the thing is, it's not even about people being homeless. It's like you're feeding the homeless, but they got to go sometime too. They got to, move their bowels and move their bladder. That's just the reality of it. Black Cuddy says, thanks to the pilgrims that took the land from the native Indians. Exactly. Exactly. As they should have. As they should have. Because let's be clear. Let's be clear. The Indians, and I mean that in all respect, the American Indians, they had thousands of years, millennia of going back and forth, slaughtering each other and being complete savages for thousands of years. Meanwhile, parts of Africa and Europe were being built up, and Asia as well, being built up, to be, have some codes of law and different ideals that, propagated the reality for explorers to venture out and see. Like I said, Columbus, he didn't step foot on American soil. He just said, came up to the shores and like, okay, that's where it is. All right, I got you. Like he never even stepped foot into the Americas. So that's the thing we have to really understand, is the fact that, first of all, Columbus, his name is on everything. District of Columbia, Columbia Broadcasting System, Columbine, Columbia, just to name a few. There's just so many different things they would have to rename. That's what they're trying to do, but it's just too many, because he was just such an integral part in playing. He was such an integral part in playing the fact that he was an explorer. He was probably one of the greatest explorers, if not the greatest explorer. They said, I heard people say, like, finding, the moon was like, going, and Columbus finding the Americas. But it's the other way around. Columbus finding the Americas is like going on the moon. You know, that's the reality of it. All right, in the 70s, they used to have us dressed up like pilgrims and Indian for school elementary plays. 1972. Yeah, I didn't experience that because that was in the 90s when I was in elementary school, and it was very PC or politically correct. Everything was Native Americans, and everything was African Americans, and those both are problematic. Native Americans, everybody that was born in the United States of America is a Native American. They like to call them tribal Americans. Tribal Americans is problematic. They should be individual Americans, not tribal. Indigenous Americans, same thing with Native Americans. Just because your ancestors were born here and you were born here doesn't mean that you were necessarily a devout, complete American. You went over the land bridge, and from Asia, your ancestors did years and years ago, thousands of years ago, a millennia, and that's what sparked all of this. That's what had all this tension in the air because of it. So I really I'm very I'm very cautious and very slow to say things against American Indians. There's a difference because Indian Americans are the dot heads. American Indians are that was racist. I know that was very racist, but I just had to give you the difference. Texas Cardinals 817. See, I can't even see because of this. I'm thankful for the Pilgrims. I'm thankful for the Pilgrims too. I'm absolutely thankful for the Pilgrims. They brought a touch of civility and civilization to nomadic savages. That's a fact. I mean, that's not even like I'm trying to insult anybody. That's a fact. They were nomadic. They just roamed the country, and didn't settle. And if they did settle, it was only for a few months or a few years. And they packed up and went somewhere else. And they were they weren't naked. They had shoddy clothing and things of that nature. So, but the Pilgrims, they brought their hatred. They brought the hatred of the Bible, and they wanted to convert the red man. But the red man, took part of the drink, took part of the white man's fire water, and hasn't looked back since. I mean, if you go to any reservation, it's a sad scene. I mean, you might have some people making millions of dollars and maybe billions of dollars off the casino industry that was instituted. I don't even remember how or when the industry of casinos sprung up for Indian Americans. But apparently some people are making millions and billions of dollars off of that. And I respect that too. That's part of the hustle. That's part of the hustle. Get that money. That's all I gotta say. We that's the whole American spirit. For whatever reason, people want to talk about President-elect Trump and say, "Oh, he's one for the 1%." What was Beyonce for? Megan Thee Stallion, Beyonce, Usher, they're all part of the 1%. What's the question there? What's the problem there? What's wrong with the 1%? And billionaires paying their fair share. They paid their fair share by becoming billionaires. You don't become a billionaire by just hoarding and not producing and not creating. You have to go through years of struggle and years of making sure that your product or your service is valuable enough. It's going to make more billions than you have. You'll get a percentage. So people like Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, their companies are worth hundreds of billions or maybe even trillions. Apple's worth trillions of dollars. Tim Cook is a billionaire. He has a percentage of that billions of dollars. Texas Carnage says they bought they brought Jesus to the Americas. Exact, true. It's a fact. And then he says DMX is better than Jay-Z. That was really random, okay, but you were on point with they brought Jesus to the Americas. Yeah, they brought hate. That's what I meant. They said to say they brought the hatred of the scrolls, that the scroll the new King James Bible that was brought to these shores. Some people, took it, and they say, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. And then they're like, pick up the book, and they're like, oh, Jesus is my savior. Like, there are, the people that even go, oh, yeah, 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 and they do that. And they have, another side of them that believes in Jesus and all those teachings that are found in the Bible, which I think I just love. I just love him, but I don't love him as much as my main man Pang. His site. I don't love it as much as his site. If you want to know about raw purple sea moss and raw wild crafted sea moss and fitted a snapback, he also has sea moss gel. Go to lifestrongapparel.com. That's LIFESTRONGAPPAREL. Lifestrongapparel.com. When you go there, make sure when you purchase, you put in the code SKYLER10, Skyler10, and you'll get 10% off all your purchases. So make sure you stack up for the holidays and enjoy all these splendid products that Mr. Peng has served up to everybody out there. Thank you. All right, so I just bask in this day. This is such a great day. Thanksgiving. It's an excellent day. It's an excellent day because it's like it's saying you made that. That's what one of former President Barack Obama's most evil speeches that he pretty much cribbed from Elizabeth Warren. He said, you didn't build that. You didn't build that. He said that to a room full of business owners, large and small. Small business, large business, didn't matter. You didn't build that. You didn't put in the hours. You didn't go to different people to say, hey, could you invest in my company? You didn't go to the bank and say, look, I can only afford this much, or we can work out some kind of deal. I just need a loan. You didn't, go to your family members and ask them for, just to loan you money, and you're going to pay them back with interest. You didn't do all that. Apparently that's not what you did. It's just your company just came in. It's because of the government. It's because of the roads that you had to go over. It's because of the school system that you went through, because it was public, or I should say government. It was a government school system. It's because of that. That's the reason why you have your business now. That's how evil he was as a president. He was evil. He's one of the worst presidents ever. I think Donald Trump has him beat as the worst president ever, but Barack Obama, he definitely lists up there. But why am I getting all huffy about President Obama? Today is the Macy's Day Parade. Today is, seeing your friend. I love seeing family member from when I was at a funeral. I went to a funeral last year, and it was 14 years since I seen my second cousin. 14 years. He was 4 years old when I saw him the last time. And then at this funeral, he was 18 years old. So I'm like, I'm looking at him in his eyes. I think he's got some height on me, actually. I think he's a little bit taller than me, or taller than I. And I was just like, this is what it's about, going through, skipping a few years. Then you come back and you reunite and you see, oh my God, yeah, you got big. Look at you, young man. Look at you. Strong, strapping young man. Look at you. Smart, dedicated to education. That's great. So That's just the beauty of things, that come with, Thanksgiving dinners and stuff like that. And people like to, some people like to go out. Some people like to, tell stories. Some people like to, just sit around. The sad part is, what's going to happen is at least a few million homes. I'm just gonna gander, just to see. I'm just gonna have a gander at it. But I imagine there's going to be a few homes that are going to be very contentious over, Democrats and Republicans and stuff like that. Hopefully, people will be able to not, pick up the carving knife and start wailing at people, But if you can have a conversation that's very straightforward, calm, and measured, you can have a space. But one of my favorite SNL characters, Drunk Uncle, he's like this like quasi racist, like completely inebriated, as the his name implies. Um, it just it's a great sketch. He's usually on the Weekend Update, or he was. Bobby Moynihan played him, but it was just an example of, it was about the cultural divide. It was about it was about the age gap. It was about all these different things that were, making tension for the comedy. They were really good, really good. Yeah, they were excellent. It was an excellent form of comedy. So that's what I'm thinking about. How many drunk uncles are going to be around the table, and somewhere in America, And I think, how many people are traveling? I think 90 million people are traveling, if I'm not mistaken. I think I heard that. People are, or I could be wrong. Could be more than that or less than that. I think they said 90% of people are going to be driving, and then everybody else is going to be on trains and planes and automobiles, of course. And that's a classic movie. Gotta watch it. Not Chevy Chase. Steve Martin and John Candy. Excellent, just a great movie. John Hughes. Let me make sure. I think he wrote it, but I don't know if he directed. Did he direct it? Written, produced, and directed by John Hughes. So this is a very good. It's all about uh Steve Martin's character trying to get home in time for his Thanksgiving dinner with his family. So very, very excellent movie. You're gonna laugh. It's got great, jokes in it. It's got great acting, great comedic timing. So I definitely represent for that movie. Um, it's a very powerful comedy, because it's like John Hughes comedies. They always are. They always have a sense of seriousness, but it's cloaked in comedy. Underneath is everything serious, but everything around it is comedic. But that's one of the beauties of today too. Some people go out for shopping, of course. Like I said, Black Friday deals tomorrow. I'm about to watch a documentary called Buy Now. I want to see, because it's like the consumption is just amazing, because it's like we have an understanding of what we want, and we want to buy it, but how did we get a chance to buy it? How do we get those dollars in our bank account, in our credit cards, in order to purchase these items? We had to work for it. We had to create money. I don't care what you are. I don't care if you're a demolition grunt, tearing up, different places to, for the developers and the builders to erect certain structures. So So it's very distinct to say that we have people to thank in our lives. In our lives, like I said, I'm thankful for the fact that I'm a grown man. I'm thankful for the fact that I'm an adult, and I can appreciate the fact that we're not having like the traditional Thanksgiving. Last year, we had a traditional we had an untraditional Thanksgiving at Cracker Barrel. The food was good, but what we got were the table scraps essentially. We got what was left over from the people that went to the restaurant chain earlier in the morning, even I think in the lunchtime. We went there at dinner around like 3 or 4 maybe, or maybe 3 or 4, something like that. It was still sunny out. Um, Oh, he's smoking on that. Wizard is a problem. He says, "Are we smoking on that native pack today?" She. Them pills got my boy sleep talking. Well, no, I'm not sleep talking. I have to be quieter. Everybody's saying nobody's worried about how much money I make, how many subscribers I have. They want me to be quieter. So I'm trying to be quieter. Trying to talk in a lower tone of voice because they're not concerned with how many views I get or how many people like that. Or hey, you're not selling fentanyl on the street in North Wilmington in Southbridge, Wilmington, you know, which I could be doing. Cracker Barrel was horrible the last time we had it. Wizard says, "Who your family? What do you mean?" And by the way, okay, you got a wrench, Wizard. You can ask the question. I answer. What is my family? Who is your family? What do you mean? Do the VA offer housing? It depends. It depends what program you're in. If you're in a program that's like I was, they call it CWT, compensated work therapy. And if you're in a certain halfway house, they have certain housing available. I was in 3 housing halfway house. I was in the Crescent house. I was in the Reach program, and I was in Cherry Street, all in Massachusetts. The first was in Lowell. The second one was in Brockton, and the third was in Northampton. You said people want to talk to Low. I was seeking oh yeah my family yeah. They don't care how many subscriptions I get. They don't care how much money I get. They don't care about any of all that. They just want me to be quieter. Could you be quieter? Could you just be quieter? And I'm just trying. I'm just trying it out. I'm just trying to be very calm and collected, and not raise my voice because I get passionate. I get very animated because I'm very serious about all these ideas, and I'm serious about getting money. I want to earn the money that you guys give me. So I'm very fortunate for that. And I thank you. Thank you. Respect. Salute. I respect every dollar I've got. I've gotten thousands of dollars off of this program. Thousands. It's beautiful. Like, that's just wonderful. I made at least $1,500 to $2,000 by donations. That's unfortunate. Yeah, well, it's just a reality. When I do make it to my destination, when I sign that big deal for $2 trillion, when I sign that deal, that's when they're gonna be like, well, it's just like when Jay-Z's mama said, she was on the Black album, she was saying how, yeah, he used to be banging on the table to early in the morning. He used to drive his brothers and sisters nuts. Like, that's what it is. It's just like anything. That's just the reality of it. That's just the reality. And I'm not faulting them. I'm just questioning them. Like, why aren't you worried about the money I'm making? Why aren't you worried about the subscriptions I get? Why aren't you worried about all this stuff? That's factual. And that's why I'm trying to keep it a low voice. I'm trying to keep it low. I'm trying to keep it cool. I hope you guys can hear me because I don't want to be whispering and sound like shoegazing. But it is what it is. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. It's a fact of reality. So, but you know what else is a fact of reality? Dot Focus. Dot Focus. DOTFOCUS _, on YouTube. Check him out. Check out his gameplay. Check out all his different Call of Duty actions and participation in that particular platform, and just get very accustomed to it. Okay, HC says P Diddy's son did a train. Okay, you're doing a lot right now, HC. You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. I'm just gonna call you out. I'm not gonna repeat what you said. You're doing a lot. It's all about Thanksgiving. Focus, focus. All Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. Focus. So I need you to get those likes, those subscriptions up for Dot Focus on his Call of Duty and his YouTube page. He has 86 subscribers. Let's get him to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. Okay, so like I said, I'm grateful and I've been living in a country, live in America. That's what I'm thankful for that. I don't live in Ukraine. I don't live in, parts of Israel. Israel is a beautiful country and it's a wonderful country and they deserve every right to defend themselves. Same thing with Ukraine, but I don't think I would want to live in Israel. I might visit Israel, but I don't think I would want to live in Israel. And there's 0 people. Now there's 1. Okay, I would say 0 people in here. I gotta wait till rebroadcast land. But so we live in America. We live in a country. I mean, we with all our issues, with all our problems, with everything that's going on, we're doing okay. We're doing okay, and the rest of the world is doing like poorly. We're doing just okay to pretty good. Everybody else is like C-, D+ kind of thing. We're like C+, B-, kind of. We're not at A level, but we're like a C-, C+, B-. Now I'm at a 0. Zero viewers right now. But I smell food coming from the kitchen, so I'm feeling good right now. I could have 0 viewers the rest of the way. I got 8 likes, so I appreciate the likes. Appreciate those likes. That's for the algorithm. Now it's going to 1 and 0 again. Here we go. Is everybody? I know Chelsea with her glasses on was in the gym. Is anybody else? Is anybody cooking food? Anybody making food? Or are you just eating? Because I'm just eating. I'm not making a damn thing. I'm not making a goddamn thing. So I'm proud to be an American. but at least I know I'm free. Yeah, so I'm proud to be an American because we don't have shells going off over our heads. They got us on twice. They got us twice. They got us December 7th, 1941. And they got us September 11th, 2001. They pulled fast ones on us. Fast ones on us. We answered in 1945, but we didn't answer in the subsequent years following September 11th. That's the sad part. That's the real sad part. Okay, HC, but you're way off topic. We're talking about Thanksgiving today, sir. It's all about Thanksgiving. I already discussed it. I'm not going backwards. I discussed Diddy's Thanksgiving meal. That was the latest development. That his bail was denied. It was denied. So he has to enjoy his Thanksgiving meal for lunch and then have PB&J for dinner. So with the power of persuasion, he can't even say like, oh well, hey, I got a $50 million, I got a $61 million mansion. If you're interested, $48 million mansion, but nope, doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. So that's what it is. He brought all this on himself no matter what. He's an innocent man, free Diddy, but he brought all this upon himself. Karma is not the spirit, not the mystical. I'm not going to say spiritual. Mystical is cool. I mean, spiritual is cool. Mystical isn't. It's not mystical. It's actually, results of your actions. They come back, around because it may not hit you right now, but later on something's going to break, and that's what's going to happen to you. So I'm just thankful. I'm very thankful of my family members. I don't have any friend. I don't have any close friend. I don't have any like Ace Boon Coon side, friend, like that. We see each other every other day or something like that. I don't have that kind of friends. I have subscribers and haters, and donors. Okay, so that's what I'm most happy about. That's what brings me the greatest joy, is to know that there are friends like Mr. Pang. Pang is a friend of mine. He's a friend, but we're not like Ace Boon Coon. We're not like tied at the hip, kind of thing. We're cool. We're real cool. But yeah. So I just appreciate the fact that so many people have, created all this. Just wherever you are. Look around. Look down at your phone. Look down at your screen, your MacBook, whatever, your laptop. I don't know what you got. Just imagine how much brain power goes into all of this. I'm looking at my water bottle. Somebody had designed this. Somebody had to use their brain. They had to use their mind. That's what I'm thankful for. Somebody had to put all this together. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to make the lights. I don't know how to do that. They're saying you got to pay, $40, $50 for them. I'm like, well, for my level of production, I'm able to produce enough money to buy these things that I don't know how to produce. But this is the beautiful thing about our economic system, even though it's flawed and it's not completely capitalistic. It's too many controls and regulations. Even with that, we are able to do it. Like, this is the same thing with, subsidies. They subsidize everything. They're gonna cut this, they're gonna cut that. Well, cut it. Cut the FAA, cut the FDA, cut the DEA, cut the OSHA, cut NOAA, cut FEMA, cut all these alphabet soup organizations, and it'll probably still be like only $200 billion. It probably won't even amount to a trillion. It'll maybe even make $50 billion. And there's individuals with more money than that. So there's 0 people watching right now. 0 people. But in rebroadcast land, it just goes up. Just goes up. So I do appreciate everybody that was able to come in today. It's not over yet, but I'm just saying I'm thankful for the people that were even able to say something today. I appreciate that. I appreciate the fact that this is an amazing opportunity. 100 years ago, this couldn't even have happened. And another thing is too, because I have to crib this from Dr. Yaron Brook, but we have healthcare issues. We have Medicare, Medicaid, and all this stuff. Free it up, privatize it, privatize all of this, make it private, make people compete, make people have the best price for the best product for the best price. And engage with the customers, engage with the people that are making it, all the producers, all the makers of drugs. I have to thank the drug companies that keep me from going crazy. I take over a dozen drugs a day, and I'm very fortunate to have them in my life, because if I didn't have them, I would probably be in a psych ward, and that's facts. That's true. Now we're going back up to 2. We got 2 people in here. Let's see if anybody's going to be in the live chat. 2 people in here. Let's see if they want to talk. They want to talk that talk. Maniso Bino, hello, salute. Maniso Bino and Texas Carnage, salute. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Everybody in here, if I didn't say it directly to you, happy Thanksgiving. I appreciate you. Salute. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you get my donations up. My Cash App is on the screen. Yes, hello again. Yes. It's just like aloha, you know, say hello and goodbye at the same time. I already wrote to you. Okay, but have you donated yet? You might have written to me, but did you donate? Did you donate, though? Okay, it looks like... Oh, hell, Bella Valentino. It's a special holiday in the United States. It's called Thanksgiving. I'm sure you're aware of it, but I just had to reiterate. Thank you. Salute to you, Bella. I know you're going through a difficult time. I'm pretty sure you may be close to being over it, but I'm glad that you're here today. And I thank you, even though you don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I appreciate it. She said, "Oh yeah, I heard of it." That's cute. That was cute. I'm just gonna call him Maniso. I'm just calling him Maniso. How is it? I can ask a question, but if you want to have your question answered, you have to give me $10. You can look at the Cash App right there down below. No, I pretty much laughed of it. Okay, that's good. That's good. Texas Coroner says the whole world should have a Thanksgiving in honor of America. You know what? That should be true. Because everything that America does, it pretty much runs off into the other countries around the world. We are the sole superpower of the world. Whatever, when America sneezes, the world catches a cold. That's like a cliche that's been going around for years. But it's a fact. Whatever happens in America, for the most part, that's what happens across the globe. And it's been like that for almost 200 years. Miniso says, never give up your dreams. Brazilian agent says this here. Okay? All right. I'm already written. Okay, that's great. You've written. Have you donated? Have you put up the donations yet? That's the question. You're already written. That's great. Thanks for writing, but where's the donation? I'm taking $10, $5 minimum donations. I'll take 10, 20, 50, 100. Do what you gotta do. Cash App is on the screen. Skylar Saunders 1. $ SkylerSaunders 1. Bella says, my God, I don't feel safe walking outside in the dark here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, hold on, what time is it? It's 6:10. It's gotta be dark. Yeah, I guess so. Bella, get a flat. My name is Abner. Okay, Abner. Okay. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. More thanks. Appreciate it. Bella, get a flashlight. So to wrap up, I gotta say, like Ayn Rand, I'm just going off of what she said. It's a producer's holiday. The reason why we're able to have a consumption like we do with all the trimmings and all the greatness is because not a deity, not some semblance of some mystical force. It is the mind power, it is the brain power of individuals who create things and make wonderful products, from corporations or to the local farm. You know, they make a wonderful product, and the local farms contribute to the corporation, so it's a great thing. So I appreciate all of those different things, and it's a wonderful experience to know that I'm in a country that, you know, is not being bombarded by bombs or anything like that, and that we're strong enough and fit enough to fight it, as long as we still maintain that American spirit of can do, will do, know how to do it, can get it done, can be true to ourselves. That's what I'm thankful for. So I appreciate everybody again that came in this room, and I hope you have a wonderful, safe, and great Thanksgiving. Hold on, I gotta read these first. During the United States, it's night. Yeah. Everyone that hit that like button. Salute, Texas Carnage. Salute. Here in Brazil, it's late. Abner said, "You in Sao Paulo? Okay, what if my neighbor's dog mad at me or something? I can keep going. I'm gonna keep going until Bella's got to go, because Bella usually comes in and is like, "Oh, I gotta get out of here. I don't live in Sao Paulo." Okay, so I'll go. I'll keep it going. I was gonna sign off, but this is I went away. Hey, this is my encore. Hey, how you doing? What's up? What's really good? But you know, this is the beauty of it. I live in Minas Gerais. Gerais? Is that how you pronounce it? Gerais? Minas Gerais? Yes, I have a while. Yeah, I have a while. Oh yeah. Okay, I appreciate that, Bella. Salute. We can go back and forth. It can just be you and I. We can just go back and forth. So I'm gonna see how long it takes, you know, for to go up to 180,000 people watching right now, 400 million people watching right now. That's what you have to have. You have to have the mindset. You have to have the thought plan to say that, you know, all these people are gonna do something. All good, yeah. Abner, have you been to Americana in Brazil? I am from Brazil. But have you been to Americana? That's what he's asking. Apparently there's Americana. Americana municipality in Brazil. So you're driving? No, you're not driving. You're walking. She said, "Oh my God, finally home." Well, I'm glad you're safe, Bella. Are you sad? Are you talking to me? If you give me $10, I'll answer the question. What after the Civil War? What went after the Civil War? People are very interesting on this show. And I see three people are responding. Bella, Abner, and Texas are responding. Oh. Yeah, Americana in Brazil. There is a municipality called Americana. Apparently it was a civil war. Americana Brazil Confederate. What the hell? After the American Civil War, an estimated 10,000 to 20,000 Confederates fled the South and settled in Americana. The city was originally part of Santa Barbara de Oeste, but became a municipality in 1924. Wow. I love this show. I didn't even know that. I learned something today. 10 to 20,000 Confederate soldiers went to South America and settled in Americana. Do they speak Portuguese? That's crazy. That's wild. Texas gonna say, "See, Scott Nelson." I never said you didn't. I said you were a pretty smart guy. You're just wrong about the Jesus stuff. But I salute you for believing in Jesus, not because you should, but because you've made a decision to either be an atheist or a believer. If you're agnostic, I have no respect for you. You're a coward. Even my friend, I'll watch your channel. Well, make sure you subscribe. Subscribe, Abner. Subscribe. Never get up your dreams, he says. He still says it. We have a mutual respect. I respect it. Yes. That's what I like about you, Texas. That's what I like about you, Texas Carnage, because you don't try to BS. You don't try to, hold anything back. You tell the truth. I'm the BSer. You can't BS a BSer. So until okay, that threw me. But yeah, I 4 people in here now. If I had gone out, it would have been on 0. But I just love this holiday. I love this holiday. I just love the smells, the sights, the talking. I don't think we've ever had a knockdown, drag out fight about any politics. That's been off the table every time. Only the turkey was on the table, like you didn't talk, you didn't say like, well, I believe in, BLM because BLM is probably one of the best organizations ever. It wasn't like that. When we were having, the traditional big spread and the people coming in from different parts of the country, stuff like that. But this is a thoroughly American holiday. That's what's so important. It's thoroughly American. It's all about the producer. It's all about the mind. It's all about thinking. It's about creating. And then you're able to consume. That's the beauty. That's the beauty. I always thought about that with books. Like, if I didn't read, I wouldn't be able to write. But I had to trade at some point. Somebody, you have to trade at the beginning in order to get to the reading. You bought the book, you did something like that. You produced in order to get the money. Then you consumed and got the book, and then you got the ideas from the book and produced on your own. It's almost like a paradox, but it's pretty clear cut. It's pretty clear cut. So if anybody has anything else to say, I would like to say thank you very much. Hold on, we got something out. I'm trying to say get out of here, but Bellows wants me to stay. This is why I don't work out until after New Year. Yeah, I try to work out every day, no matter what. I try to work out as much as I possibly can. I try to work out as much as I possibly can. So the workout, I'm definitely gonna be working out in December and January and the remaining parts of November. Yeah, so do I. That's great, Bella. I really do appreciate you. Now, is that your given name, or can you be found on Facebook or what? Or is that just a handle? HC says Green Lantern is the best. Wow, we were really off topic there, sir. Really off topic. Oh, thanks. So do I. Yeah. Well, my true name is Isabella. Okay. Are you on Facebook? We can be friends. Yeah, this was a when I was in the United States Marine Corps, when I was in recruit training before I became a Marine, they gave us a splendid spread for Marine Corps birthday. We had I think we had shrimp and something else and steak, I think. Then I think on Thanksgiving they gave us the turkey and the stuffing and the cranberry juice, cranberry sauce, the mashed potatoes and gravy, all the trimmings. Wasn't a bad time. What is the topic? What do you think the topic is, HC? Handle, that's a nice name, Candy Girl. You're funny, HC. Yes, I am, but I don't think I'm about to friend anyone because lately I've been hacked a lot. Uh-oh. Gotta be careful. I don't know. You need to get. Do they have LifeLock where you are in Denmark? Thank you for your service, sir. Thank you, Texas. I appreciate that. See, it's all about giving thanks. I thank the American people for subsidizing my lifestyle. I don't pay any taxes, but you pay taxes to make sure that I'm in best health. And thank you so much, Holden. Don't know the topic, so I don't know what to say. Have you looked at the screen? Have you looked at the what it says on the title? You gotta look at the title and think about what today is. That's all you gotta do. You're in America, right? HC, you're in America, right? So, Cash App. Yes, you can see my Cash App. That's how you can use it. I'm from Croatia. Okay. Oh, the topic is Thanksgiving. Okay. Why so silent? That's why I was just looking up some some information. So, if you're from Croatia, do you have anything close to a Thanksgiving? You have anything similar to Thanksgiving throughout the year? Okay, when Bella signs off, I'm signing off. I might have to go soon because my sister is coming to town, so that's great. We have Kisara Kosovo. I can't. I'm gonna look that up though. Chisara. Chis. I can't find it. I looked for it. I don't know what that is. Can you translate that? Texas saying, I'll catch you the next time, Scott and Drew. Yes, Texas, make sure you have a great Thanksgiving. And remember, it's a producer's holiday that creates the big bounty for everybody. So salute to you, sir. It's a food in Croatia. Okay. Huh. All right. Respect to that man. Respect to that man. I'm looking at the what's that? It's made from horse. Okay. With meat and a potato and garlic and herbs, and it's a horse stomach. It goes good with Clintanovic vodka. We also have dumplings with custard. Very delicious Croatian food. I gotta try. I don't know how, I don't know about the horse testicles, but, But one of my friends is saying she's not dealing with her MAGA family at all. Luana Triselli. She was on one of my lives one time. She's good people. I disagree with virtually everything she says, but she's good people. All right, so I think that's it. I think I've overstepped my welcome. I appreciate everybody that came in here, and I will see you sometime tomorrow, I think, for a Crash Out Friday. So stay tuned. Take care. Happy Thanksgiving.